Hello, my name is Steven Seidenberg. I'm the producer of a television documentary series called The Flying Tigers. I work for a company in Beijing, and I've been privileged to work with PTS in Taiwan making this series. For me, it's something of a childhood dream. I've known the Flying Tigers story ever since I was a kid. There was a John Wayne movie called The Flying Tigers that I remember seeing on television back in the 1950s. And it told this amazing story of American flyers who went to China and flew together with the Chinese against the common enemy. And now, 40, 50 years later, to have the opportunity to tell that story in a documentary series for global audiences has been really exciting for me. This is an amazing bit of history where a small group of men actually helped change history. The men were led by a maverick American pilot, a man named Claire Chennault, who had enemies in the American Air Force, but found his true home in China. He was hired by Chiang Kai-shek, and for 7 years he flew with the Chinese and helped modernize the Chinese Air Force. I love the story of how he brought, almost illegally, pilots from America to fly in China. We tell the story in the documentary series. The first program is about Claire Chennault himself. The second program is about the American Volunteer Group. 100 pilots, just 100 men, who came to China in its darkest period, when all else seemed to be lost, and the government had moved all the way to the west into Chongqing. This was the last line of defense, and these 100 men made a difference. The third program in the story, or in the television series, is about flying the hump. After the Japanese had cut all the land access to China, all the land routes into China, the only way to get vital supplies into the country was by flying from India over the Himalayas into China. It's an amazing story of pushing men and planes to their limits, and we tell that in Program 3. And in Program 4, we look about what happened in the later years of the war with the creation of the 14th Air Force and with the combined America-Chinese composite wing. These were flyers with mixed units. The bombers had mixed crews, and the fighter squadrons were mixed, Chinese and American pilots, all working together for a common cause. I think it's a brilliant story, and it's been forgotten. Most of the world never knew it. And in America, I think it's been forgotten. It's been so long ago. So the chance to tell the story now, for me, has been a great privilege. I hope you enjoy the films.